Hey, you sly dog. Not only are you slacking off here, you are still acting defiant. Ha, the fish pond. What is it like to have 3 excavators digging at once? As the saying goes, 3 cobblers. How does the next line go again? You all probably remember this little fish pond. The boss specifically asked me to dig it out properly for raising fish. This is the fish pond the 3 of us are going to dig today. Do not worry, everyone. There are only 3 people in the audience right now. There are still plenty of seats. Let me explain everything slowly. This is a story about 3 fools. The little fish pond down there. I traveled 200 kilometers to dig it for the boss. At that time, I charged him 800 yuan. To be honest, it was basically just enough to cover my GA. I basically did not make a cent. He also said he felt bad that I drove 200 kilometers just to work for 2 hours. He was really embarrassed. He even told me he would definitely hire me again in the future. And that day came much sooner than I expected. It was only about a week after I started digging. He called me again and said he wanted to dig out the big fish pond up top. He does not want the small fish pond down below anymore, so I drove the excavator over. I really did not expect this at all. For such a big fish pond, the owner arranged 3 excavators. 3 excavators is already a lot. Look at Lao Lu over there. He has been spinning around in circles like he is under a love spell. If you want to slack off, just slack off. I could not stand it, so I said a couple of words to him. Now look at this Lao Lu. He was really unhappy about it. At the slightest disagreement, he drove the excavator over and started showing off in front of me. But in the end, he still could not beat me. Just watch. Someone stopped at the back, not moving at all, just sulking over there. Probably spaced out there for a few minutes. I had already filled half the pit with mud. That troublemaker came over again, still not convinced. If it were not inconvenient for me to get down there, I would definitely have to compete with him. As they say, bad at it but loves to play, that is exactly him. Hey, do not run if you have got guts. Come over here. Just then the boss showed up. Even lazy Lao Lu started behaving. He obediently joined us in mixing the muddy clay. To be fair, the excavator really is efficient at getting work done. At first, the muddy clay was close by. Anyway, I just kept turning up there. The 2 of them kept throwing stuff down at me. I have never experienced working conditions like today before. 135 up top, 275s down below, and yet, with those 2, they still could not outdig me alone. When I first got here, I was actually worried that I would not be able to outdig the 2 of them by myself up here. Turns out we really do have some skills. Old 6 finally learned his lesson. After I told him there was no more room to pile up mud outside, he just started playing with the mud here on his own. His smoothing technique was actually pretty decent. When he heard me say we could pile up a bit more, he immediately adjusted his posture and started dumping mud my way. Each of the 3 excavators only worked for about 6 or 7 hours. It is not that we did not want to finish digging out the fish pond. It is just that the mud pit below was already piled up to the brim. Originally, we could have wrapped up and gone home, but I secretly kept an eye on old 6. I had a feeling he might get his machine stuck here, so I just sat quietly in my excavator. Old 6 got his machine stuck. I was so anxious. He was not stuck, but he just could not get up. It was really agonizing for me. Instead of just standing there worrying, I might as well walk around a bit to calm myself down and recite a poem for him while I am at it. Digging a fish pond with Lao Lu. Our foreign tools clanging loudly. Climbing uphill with tears in their eyes. If they can't make it up, they ask me for help. But I definitely won't help. We came here together before, so when we are done, we will definitely leave together too. The fish pond's embankment does not leak, and there is a concrete slope. Inside is the mountain, so there is really nothing to dig. The mud pit outside is only so big. Once it is piled up, there is no better place to put the leftover mud from the fish pond. There is really nowhere else to pile it. As you can see, the mud pit has reached its limit. Alright folks, that is a wrap. See you next time.